So I've been filming with the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses, and so far this is like a niche within a niche. And what I mean by that is I was doing YouTube videos which are in 4K with the same camera I have right here and posting those on YouTube and showing how to do like mechanic work in my other videos and stuff like that. So when I got these Ray-Ban glasses, I was like, okay, this is really cool because now I can film without like having to get my little camera and move it around and set it on things and then make sure you're in the right spot and look at your phone and check all that stuff. I was like, well, if they're on my head, I'll be able to film. And they work great for that. Like surprisingly good for this little camera that's on here that like literally you tap and all of a sudden you're filming a video. And it makes it super easy. You have your hands free, you're doing your thing, you tap again, it pauses the video, you grab your next thing, you do this, you put it together, tap it again, boom, you're ready to go. So on that end, they work super good and it's super convenient for if you're doing stuff, and then double tap and it turns off for a while, so that way you're saving your battery. So on that end, yeah, if you want the camera on your face and you're filming like that, it works perfect, like surprisingly good. And then two, it also wasn't like that shaky. Like the Meta AI that you use for editing the videos with these things is actually surprisingly good. I don't know why no one's mentioning how good it is at editing videos and getting the shakeout, making the words match, all that stuff. So that end, filming the videos like that, editing them, super easy, super smooth. But what I mean by a niche and a niche is these only film the up and down mode that you use for like Instagram and Facebook. So when I got these, I got a different phone. So I have a separate phone just for the glasses so I can do my whole Facebook, Instagram thing. And I was like, okay, I'll do stuff on there and then I'll still have my YouTube stuff. But like the niche I'm running into is Facebook and Instagram, they won't mass share your videos unless they're under 3 minutes. And what I'm running into is like if I'm doing any mechanic work like on cars, and that's what I've been doing videos for because there's glasses on my head, I figured do-it-yourself videos, how to fix something, 3 minutes really isn't enough. Like to get into detail on anything. Like I was changing the headlights on my car and there are so many little details and whatever that if you're doing a how to do it video for someone who's never done any type of mechanic work or done something like that, like 3 minutes really isn't enough time to do that kind of video. But then what I run into is it's like, okay, we'll use it on YouTube. Well, that whole up and down screen thing, that becomes like an issue because when I'm doing YouTube, I got the widescreen because what if someone's watching this on their couch on a big screen TV? So you always want to shoot in 4K. You want to make it big because a lot of people on YouTube are actually doing it on their TVs now. Oh, it just turned on again. Actually doing it on their TVs now. And you want it to be big for that kind of thing, which is a lot different than Instagram and Facebook, where you're just doing like it's on your phone. The details don't have to be that good, whatever. And so if I cut the videos into that and it's like, yeah, you can do that, be filming with your regular vlogging camera and then set it down. And then when you go in, you switch to your glasses, that works. But the big thing with that is it's like, okay, well, if I'm already doing that and switching to a different camera to get up close, am I really saving that much time by not just moving my vlogging camera to where it needs to be? Because the whole point of this was it's on my head, vlogging camera gets set up at like a wide angle out here somewhere. This is for when you're looking at your actual hands and you're working. And the whole fact that it doesn't do the side recording will just make it so every time you're editing your video, it'll be a wide shot and then it's an up and down shot, and then it's a wide shot and then it's an up and down shot. And so it kind of makes it look a little bit funny where it's like anyone watching that would know, oh, well, he could have easily just moved the camera. So if you're trying to do long form YouTube videos in high def, these really like you can it's not a problem. It's an extra camera, kind of like when people are filming with a good camera and then they switch to like GoPro for like on their bike or something and it's shaky and then you go back to your big camera, right? And so it's like, so I ran into that issue where it's like, okay, well, I can do this, but did I really need to do this? Like I could have just done it with the regular camera I'm doing. The other thing I noticed, which is kind of funny, because I had a separate phone for this and I put different accounts on this phone for my Instagram and Facebook, and then I have my laptop and everything else for doing my YouTube channel, is that because these are on your face, this other phone has no idea who I am. Because if you're only filming with these, you'll never see you talking. You're always just seeing what you're looking at. So it's like, in order to really make a video with it, you are going to be flipping your phone around to be talking to it, to like, hey, I'm doing a video on how to change headlights on cars, and then it would switch to the glasses. So even for Instagram and Facebook, if you're gonna be in the video, like, you're using two cameras regardless, which this does have to have a phone to work. So it's like, okay, that's not that big of a deal, but it is something to just think about, that like, regardless, you're gonna need two cameras anyway. So this is really, and that's why I'm saying a niche and a niche, this is really more of like an extra camera for what you're already doing. It's not like you can buy these and this is all you're gonna do and that's it. Otherwise you end up with like a faceless channel, which sure, the faceless channels have their place, like a little quick thing, a little click on something like this. Oh my gosh, I just saw a crazy cloud. Whatever you wanna do on that, but it's not gonna be like another one where it's like, hey, I'm a vlogger, I'm whatever, and you're seeing yourself and whatever. This will be just an extra camera for that. So that's what I mainly wanted to talk about, is that when I got these, I don't know why in my head I was thinking, oh, I'll do this and I'll have my videos, and I just never put together that it's like, oh yeah, well, they probably want to see who it is. You probably want to do wide shots of what you're working on, not just purely your hands, which you can do, but for 3 minutes, 3 minutes isn't long enough for you to really do anything and explain it in detail. Like you can do a real quick thing like, hey, I'm changing out headlights. These are the tools you need. Picture, 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 little thing like that. Someone gets the general gist, they can start the job. But if someone's never done something, you really need to go into a longer format video. And so then you just have to realize that, hey, it's not gonna be just these. You're going to need to have another camera that's doing the other stuff and still getting set up. And then these are just for the close-up shot, which they work awesome for. They're really good at the seeing your hands working shots, but I just don't think it's enough to make a really good video that really gets the point across on like what you're doing. Because if you're too focused in on something, a lot of people won't even click. Like I get it with mechanic videos a lot. Hey, I need to change out a U-joint, and it's a zoomed in video changing out a U-joint, and in my head I'm going, what kind of truck is that? What kind of car is that? Is that the actual model I'm looking at? Like I need to see the whole vehicle to know that you're working on the same thing I'm working on, and you're in the same place I'm working on. So it's like, that's just kind of my thing. Like that's what I noticed real quick, is that this is a backup camera or a secondary or third camera. It's not the main camera when you buy these. But other than that, like, the camera does work super good. It's real easy to use. You just click your stuff on, you click your stuff off. Boom. Hey, I need to make a video. Already recording. Oops. Oh yeah, the wristband is awesome. Like, it's insane how good this thing works. Okay, I'm recording. Okay, I'm not recording. Super simple. That part works great. And then two, you don't have to look at your hand, which is really nice. You can have it behind your back. So that's really cool. I didn't see in other people's videos, as far as like walking around in public with these, like no one notices that I have AI glasses on. Like I have these are the biggest size, and I have a big head anyways, and like nobody has noticed that I'm wearing AI glasses when I'm out doing anything. Like I haven't had any problem with that. I'm out here in, I'm over in the panhandle of Oklahoma right now. I don't think most people know these exist. Like when I go do stuff, nobody gives me a second look. It's not a problem for me for out here. Other people are like, oh yeah, I'm in the city, and they like see me and they're like, are those, you're in a city somewhere with a bunch of tech people. Like, okay, maybe the young people know this exists, but for me, just walking out in public, nobody notices. Now, do they look goofy? Yes, these definitely make you look goofy. Especially if you like compare them to my regular glasses that I would wear. Like these are the same color glasses as normal glasses, and when I put these on, I look like I normally should look. Like nobody even second guesses this, because it's like I mainly think it's because it's the polarized lenses. They're supposed to be sunglasses. And so if you're wearing sunglasses, nobody's going to notice. They see you with sunglasses on. It's like, oh, yeah, that's a construction worker out here doing oil or wind or something. No one gives you a second guess. These, I think the biggest problem with them is the fact that the lenses are clear. Like, it just looks goofy that you have that big of glasses with the clear lenses. Like, I really think that if these were like polarized, and which they do the dark, they go dark when you walk outside, like they do darken outside. But when you walk inside, they go bright, or they go clear like this, and it does look goofy. Like, I really think if they just put polarized lenses inside of these things, it would just look that much better. The fact that it's actually just sunglasses, then nobody would even notice. Where it's like you put something like this on, and everyone's gonna look and just be like, man, that guy's blind. Because these are very, very big. And so they are goofy looking. If I wear them just like this, it's not that big of a deal. You can also, like, when I put a hat on, like, I don't know, this just, once I add a hat to this, it just looks so much more goofy, like, and almost like a weird, let's see, almost like a weird goofy, because it's just like, those are some big glasses. And it's like, I look like an archaeologist from the Smithsonian who's coming to hide evidence of like Anasazi giants or something. It is a very weird look when you actually put these with like a hat or anything. Versus like regular sunglasses, it's just like the fact that they're dark and it's like, oh, that guy's wearing sunglasses. He's like a hipster from Colorado or something. Like no one would really do a second guess on it just because these are clearly polarized lenses, like you can tell. But as soon as you go clear, I don't know what it is about these things, but wow, is that not a good look for some reason. So anyways, that's my little rant on that. Like I said, the glasses work really good. If you're filming hands, they work perfect. Just be aware that like there's gonna be more. You're gonna still need a second camera. You're gonna you can do introductions with your phone and be talking to your phone and then switch to your glasses, but you are gonna be using a bunch of cameras to make your videos good. Like what I consider good. And then the other thing too is like these only film for a minute and a half at a time. And so you are gonna have to, like, the video ends and you're gonna have to keep going. And another big problem, or something I noticed just outside, is the heat. Like, these do not handle heat. So when I was trying to change a half shaft on a Jeep Compass, and literally within like an hour, these are overheated. And it was maybe 101 outside or something like that. Like, I was outside working, these are on my head, and they will just straight up overheat. Like, I had to start putting these in the fridge for like 30 minutes, let them cool down, take them out, put them back on, just so you could film your stuff. And then when you're actually filming, especially when it's hot, I couldn't do, because when you're filming, you're gonna take longer. I couldn't finish the job without the battery going dead. So these didn't last 2 hours if you're actually filming and if it's hot outside. Like you're not gonna be able to start your job and just go through and do all your angles and stopping and making sure stuff's right without these going dead in between. So I did, just for simple jobs that normally, like, yeah, you can do a half shaft in an hour, but really if you're filming everything else, you're looking at a 3-hour job. Expect to have to be putting these in there, if it's hot outside or direct sunlight, expect to be putting these in the fridge with their charger and charging them halfway through. That's just something you have to deal with, which is just, yeah, once it's winter time or it's cooler outside, obviously you won't have to worry about that, but just something to pay attention to. These really, really don't like the heat. And I mean, even like, I was trying to drive in my car, I had the AC on, and the AC was on, the car felt fine, but the sun was shining on them through the window as I was driving, and they overheated. And that was with me in a car not sweating. Like, obviously it was hot outside, like it wasn't perfect, but like just the sun through the window hitting these will overheat these. So like I can't really drive with these because they do overheat. So anyways, that's my update on these for my filming, and just giving you some heads up if you plan on using these for filming to do like Instagram and Facebook or YouTube, like that's what I'm dealing with right now. Thank you. You have a good day.